Spark versus Seadoo Spark Trixx. What is the difference really? Well, not too much. The only thing is the fact that you got this nice cool graphic here, but also you have the IBR system with higher trim capabilities. You can see that's the IBR system right here. And the point of it, to me, was really just for IBR capabilities to do the, I guess you call them wavies, not wheelies. Everybody's been calling them wavies in the comments, but yeah, so anyways, it tilts up a lot higher than a standard Sea-Doo Spark. So I was looking into previously manually making the IBR system happen, but I figured it would be a lot of work for a little reward. Basically what you would do is you would take this nozzle and you would cut some notches in it right here, and when you pull, you would have a lever that would come off the either the steering column or the top of the nozzle right here, and when you pull it, it comes up and down, kind of like this one right here. You would grab onto something like this, that hole, and you would pull it up and down, and the IBR nozzle would come up and down. So for instance, when you're like this and you pull it forward, the nozzle goes like this, you're trimmed all the way up. When you pull it back like this, you're trimmed all the way down, and you can go a little bit faster. However, it wasn't worth it to try to do. It felt like it would take a lot of work. You have to split the hole and water would come in, and I just didn't want that to happen. The green Sea-Doo, which is this one right here, this one is 2 years old and it gets no water in the hole whatsoever. This is the tube that the water would be coming out of if it had some water spew out of it, but there's nothing there. This one, however, leaks like a sieve. The inside of this hole, bringing it on the salt water twice, is a little oxidized on the motor because actually a lot of water gets in there. Now, I don't know if it's the way it was built or what my buddy pointed out. This has a bilge on the side under the water line. There it is right there. So with that bilge that comes out, I don't know if this could be shown right there, that bilge, actually water comes in. So this thing's kicking on all the time. And when that bilge is kicked on all the time, it just constantly rolls. I think the water actually comes in to the hole when it does it. So it doesn't seem like it's worth it really to get another Trixx based off of what I've seen. And if I were to do it again, I'd probably just take one of these $5,200 machines. I think they're $5,400 now, but I would take one of those machines and I would upgrade it to the way I wanted it. The manual reverse on these two is more than adequate than getting the IBR reverse. It's really gimmicky, but to do a wavy, you know, I guess it would be, it's still a lot of fun. So, I mean, comparison-wise, IBR, not so much worth it. I would just buy a regular Sea-Doo Spark and upgrade it. Now, I've never split the hole on the green one before, and I don't plan on doing it anytime soon, unless I'm going to get that manual reverse, which I'll probably do in the next year or two. And that's the only thing that the Trixx has over the regular Spark is the reverse. But even the neutral, the aspect of neutral isn't even that cool, because you have with the manual reverse, if you stick it halfway up, you take your hand and you pull back, it will it'll just work in a neutral kind of method. Same thing as the neutral on the Sea-Doo Spark Trixx. The other things that Trixx has that I would notice would be kind of a cool thing is the fact that it's got GPS speed monitoring instead of RPM based speed monitoring. So it's really up to what you're looking to get out of these, but GPS speed monitoring really it's more accurate, but none of them really matter. I mean, it's all based on what you feel on the water and what you feel more comfortable doing. But after taking these two for a race, The green one smoked it by about 5 to 6 miles an hour with the Solus 1215. Also, it shoots out of the water way more with more force than the Spark Trixx. The Trixx has the stock stainless prop, but it doesn't it doesn't work quite as well as the Solus 1215 would be. And also to mention, I tried a Seadoo Spark ACE that was tuned up 110 with the Scat Track, and I can tell you for a fact that do not buy the Scat Track. It is not worth it. The Solus prop on this one is 100% more usable than the Scat Track. It almost feels worse than the stock one. So yeah, I would go with the Solus 1215, 1217, or 1214, depending on what you're trying to do with it. The 1215 by Impros was something I went with based off the Green Hulk forums, saying that you had both the acceleration and the top speed. Whereas either the 1217 and the 1214, they were either top speed or acceleration. So I wanted a little bit, from both. So the 1215 was the one I would go with. I also tried one with a 1217 and I wasn't impressed. So Impros made a good prop pitching based on what I've seen with them. So yeah, I mean, comparison videos will come, but it's getting a little late in the year, but I'll probably take these out one more time, Monday or Tuesday after Labor Day, or on Labor Day, based off of what the weather's going to be like. But yeah, I mean, I can't complain with the price I got the Trixx for. It was literally $1,000 or less, $800 more than this one, and it already came with the reverse and the Trixx package. The VTS, to me, was worth the extra $800. So unless you can get the Trixx on sale, I would buy the regular Spark and then just tune it for, $100, $200 or less. If you know how to tune, you can do it for free and not have to send it out. So yeah, I mean, really, again, depends on what you want to do with it. But if you're on a budget looking for some speed, get the regular Seadoo Spark Trixx and just play around with it. And like me, if you were feeling like you wanted to try the VTS, if you wanted to do some wavies, yeah, then you would get the Spark Trixx. So yeah, that's what I have to say about those two. Still love the skis. They are my favorite. I've had a lot of skis, as you can see in my comments, in the past. I've owned probably about 30 total jet skis, and these for me are the most fun based off of what you can do with them and how light they are and how they fire out of the water once upgraded. So yeah, if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. I'm more than happy to talk to you guys. Thanks.